Hey, we're John and Mike, brothers out to conquer the craziest cultures in the country. Last fall, we hit up a tailgate at every single NFL stadium. From cheerleaders to parties to the wacky fans, we saw it all. This year, we've got our sights set on the Speedway. So buckle up and come along for the ride.
Saint Nick on a 4th and a 4th. What church do you belong to? I'm on my there on this well pledge white, red and blue.
Maybe a quarter mile or so from the track?
Yeah, about that. I live here year round when I'm not on the road somewhere else.
Saint Nick on a 4th and a
Meet Santa, a lifelong race enthusiast who hails from Charlotte, North Carolina. He's the perfect guy to show us the lay of the land.
They're talking about they go to football. Football is 8 hours tops.
Yeah, you can't tailgate like that. This is tailgate.
This is not only tailgate, this is ultimate tailgating.
Oh yeah.
We don't just open the back of the truck and pull something out. We come prepared.
Looks like endurance tailgating.
It is.
Yeah. I want my take on football.
Tailgating parties last for hours last for weeks.
And hours last for weeks. Okay, we got here Monday, we're not leaving till Memorial Day Monday, okay? You go to a football game, you start at 2, you're done by 4, drunk as a skunk, and it's over.
Football, you go tailgate and, an Eagles game and everybody there is an Eagles fan. But you come tailgate a NASCAR event and it's like there's no home team.
Fans here are different than football. People say to me, who's your driver? Well, let me see. Junior, Stewart, Harvick, they're all my drivers.
You can't figure out why people root for one.
What do you root for and why?
Why do you root for?
Well, look, you have some people that are manufacturer lovers. I'm not really a manufacturer lover, but I mean, there are people that are Ford or Chevy fans, so that kind of limits the field, Then there's teams. People like Hendricks, Roush, Gibbs, they like the team owners, and then they kind of take on the teammates of that. But a lot of it is just kind of history. You probably have about 30 to 40% of NASCAR fans that are what they see out there is what they root for.
Well, I have a guy, I'm in the fire department, and one of my buddies in the fire department, he said anybody that drives a Ford, but I hate Ford, so more of a Chevy fan.
So anybody that drives a Chevy?
Probably.
And then you find out what you really is easier to talk about is who you hate. Seriously, it's a lot easier for me to tell you the drivers I don't like than all the drivers I like. You're never guaranteed your driver's going to do well, but if you hate some drivers, you're guaranteed you're probably still going to have a good day because, when somebody gets taken out, you're like, yes!
Obviously, you see who our drivers are, okay? Now, Kyle Busch is not one of our favorite. Don't like him. But you got to give credit where it's due.
He can drive.
He could drive the wheels off anything.
Yeah.
And I think he's the illegitimate son of Dale Sr. He must be rolling in his grave. He can drive the way he did.
100%. I made of cotton. I shrink when I sink in hot water.
The people are just phenomenal. You don't have to come here with food. You just have to walk by and stop and talk to people. Here, have a burger. Want to try some summer sausage?
I'm going to try that.
It's unbelievable.
I figure everybody needs friends.
Everybody deserves a chance,
You know who needs a friend right now?
Drinking that Budweiser.
There's one group of guys, we're all in Vietnam together. Now, they got to be my age, in their 60s. They all show up, they put out their tents, their motorcycles, and they party. They're partying for a guy that died 40 years ago. But this is what he would have had them do if he was still alive.
When novel sounds the nouveau south worked the way throughout that crowd. And just when I had given up, but I would do my best to not deconstruct myself too much.
Not bad for a first impression, right? Lucky for us, our summer at the races is just getting started.
Strings on no